Ever wondered what life looks like when your bank account has more zeros than a sci-fi thriller? Well, today's your lucky day, because we're about to spill the tea on the richest families rocking the world in 2024. Number 10. Thompson Family. We're starting our journey with a nod to the past, vibing with the Thompson family, the financial trailblazers of Canada, sitting pretty on a fortune worth a jaw-dropping $71.1 billion. Back in the groovy 1930s, Roy Thomson, the cool pioneer, cranked up the volume by launching a radio station in Ontario. Fast forward to today, and these folks aren't just ruling the airwaves, they're owning the newspaper game too, with Roy earning the swanky title of the first Baron Thomson of Fleet. Media ladder, they climbed it like rock stars. But hold on to your hats, because the Thompsons aren't just spinning tunes and catchy headlines. Nope, they're diving into the deep end of finance with Thomson Reuters, pulling strings with a mind-blowing 69% ownership. Last year alone, their Toronto-based empire rolled in a whopping $6.6 billion. Yeah, that's a whole lot of zeros right there. And brace yourself for the bombshell. They shook the financial world by selling a big chunk of Refinitiv to Blackstone for an eye-watering $17 billion in 2018. Boom! And as if that's not enough, these guys are also playing in the telecom game with Bell Canada and holding on to the Toronto-based Globe and Mail newspaper like a boss. Canadian finance has never looked this rock and roll. Number 9. Wertheimer Family. Riding high on a wealth of $89.6 billion. Meet the Wertheimer brothers, Alain and Gerard, savoring the sweet success that traces back to their grandfather's genius move of supporting Coco Chanel in 1920s Paris. Thanks to that stroke of brilliance, they now own the fashion powerhouse that brought us the iconic little black dress and pulled in a staggering $17.2 billion in 2022. But hold on to your spirits, because these brothers are not just about runway glam. They're also into racehorses and vineyards, turning their investments into a diverse portfolio that screams sophistication. And there's a twist in the tale. Charles Heilbrunn, their half-brother, is the maestro behind the scenes, conducting the Symphony of Wealth through Moose Partners, the family office. In 2022, the fashion world witnessed a seismic shift as Lena Nair stepped up as the CEO of Chanel, succeeding Alain Wertheimer. A changing of the guard? Absolutely. It's a testament to the brand's evolution under new leadership, while the Wertheimer family continues to paint their masterpiece far beyond the canvas of fashion. Number 8. Ambani Family. Rolling in with a staggering $89.9 billion. Back in the 1950s, Dhirubhai Ambani laid the groundwork for what's now the behemoth known as Reliance Industries. Fast forward to today, and his son, Mukesh Ambani, is steering the ship. But it's not just business as usual. Mukesh is living it up in a 27-story palace that puts other mansions to shame. This Mumbai-based magnate doesn't just lead the world's largest oil refining complex. He practically resides in a skyscraper. Who needs a house when you can live in a vertical kingdom? Number 7. Al Saud Family. Meet the Al Saud family, commanding a jaw-dropping $127.3 billion. Hold on tight. This isn't your average royal family. These guys practically swim in wealth thanks to Saudi Arabia's oil reserves. We're talking about the monarchy that birthed a nation, and they're not shy about flaunting their riches. The estimated net worth, a mind-boggling sum, is just the tip of the golden iceberg. With around 15,000 extended family members, their wealth is like a financial hydra. Cut one head off, and another fortune sprouts up. But it's not all about oil stipends. These royals are savvy business wizards. From government contracts to strategic land deals, they've got their fingers in more pies than your grandma's bakery. And if that's not enough, the Public Investment Fund, PIF, is flexing with assets over $700 billion. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Oh, he's just casually sitting on a throne of assets valued at over $1 billion. Number 6. Koch Family. Ever wondered what happens when 4 siblings inherit an oil empire from their visionary father? Well, the Koch family saga is a roller coaster of fortunes. Frederick, Charles, David, and William kicked off their oil adventure, but the plot thickened in the 80s with some family drama. Frederick and William said their goodbyes to the family business, leaving Charles and David to steer the ship. Fast forward to today, and voila! Koch Industries, a mammoth conglomerate based in Wichita, Kansas, raking in a mind-boggling $125 billion annually. That's not pocket change, folks. And get this, their overall wealth: a jaw-dropping $127.3 billion. The Kochs have a cool family office called 1888 Management, where they manage their colossal wealth. Charles Koch, the man with the plan, decided to spread some good vibes in 2020. He tossed shares worth a whopping $5.3 billion from Koch Industries into the charity pool, supporting his Stand Together Network's nonprofits. Talk about making it rain for a cause. Number 5. Al Thani family. Picture this: Qatar, the mid-19th century, a family navigating through Ottoman and British imperial influences, conflicts, and even coups. Fast forward to the 1940s, oil discovery, but the real game changer: vast offshore gas reserves that turned the Al Thanis into global power players with a whopping $133 billion in their treasure chest. The Al Thani clan isn't just sitting pretty. Oh no! They're pulling strings in Qatar's political sphere, with family members holding key positions and flexing major muscles in the local economy. They got fingers in every pie, from hospitality to insurance, contracting businesses, and even owning prime real estate in London's Mayfair. Ever heard of a power move? This is it. But it's not just about business. The Al Thani crew boasts a massive population, thousands strong. Harvard University did some digging and found out that at times, they made up nearly half of Qatar's citizens. Talk about a family affair, right? Number 4. Mars family. Coming in at number 4, we've got the Mars family, rocking a mind-blowing wealth of $141.9 billion. Back in 1902, a 19-year-old go-getter named Frank Mars kicked off his epic journey in the candy game. Fast forward to today, and we're all munching on M&M's, Milky Way, and Snickers. Their sweet legacy lives on. But hold on, it's not all about the sweets. Did you know their pet care products rake in over half of their jaw-dropping $47 billion in revenue? Talk about a diverse portfolio. Hanging out in McLean, Virginia, the Mars family isn't just about sugar highs. They're all about family pride, innovation, and keeping up with what you, the cool consumers, want. Number 3. Hermes family. Meet the Hermes family strutting in with a glamorous $150.9 billion in their pocket. This is no ordinary family. We're talking 6th-generation coolness, owning the show with the iconic French luxury fashion house. Think Kelly bags that make wallets nervous with prices soaring into the hundreds of thousands at auctions. Back in 1837, Thierry Hermes kicked off this style extravaganza, crafting riding gear for noblemen. Fast forward, and we've got Pierre-Alexis Dumas as the artistic director and Axel Dumas rocking the executive chairman title. It's not just fashion, it's a legacy of craftsmanship and elegance that screams sophistication. Number 2. Walton family. Ever heard of a little mom-and-pop store called Walmart? Yeah, that's the brainchild of these mega moguls. We're not just talking pocket change here, we're talking a whopping $611.3 billion in revenue, with over 10,500 stores worldwide. And who's the mastermind behind this shopping extravaganza? The Waltons, of course. Jim, Rob, and Alice Walton, the cool trio running the show, owning a jaw-dropping 46% of Walmart. That's not just a stake, that's a golden ticket to the largest fortune in the good old USA, totaling a mind-numbing $259.7 billion. But that's not all. They've been riding high on the Forbes 400 list since way back in 2001. It's like they have a VIP pass to the Forbes party. Even the late John and Helen Walton were on that A-list until their curtain call, passing the baton to Christy Walton, proving that the Walton legacy isn't just massive, it's practically eternal. Number 1. Al Nahyan family. Ever heard of Abu Dhabi, the glam capital of the United Arab Emirates? Well, the Al Nahyan family practically runs the show there, and they got pockets deeper than the Mariana Trench, thanks to a little thing called oil reserves. With a jaw-dropping wealth of $305 billion, these guys are the real deal. Meet Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the boss of Abu Dhabi and the big shot president of the UAE. This family isn't just about oil and sand. They're playing both sides of the field, rocking the government and private sectors like it's no big deal. And hold on to your desert hats, cause Sheikh Tahnoon, the national security guru, is overseeing a colossal $1.5 trillion in assets. That's not a typo, folks. Trillion with a T. It's like having the keys to a kingdom made of gold. If you enjoyed swimming in the sea of opulence with us today, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell.